Hi, you guys. It is Thursday, December the 23rd. Yeah. I just wanted to hop on and let you guys know that I got a new job. Yes, I go to shadow the person that is leaving on Monday. It is $1 more an hour, and I get to work in a speech and OT office with kids and families and people that have autism and other speech and motor skill needs. And I am just so happy. I am leaving my old job behind. I thought about staying because of the 3 weeks PTO, but then I just realized it was not worth the stress that I was going through at, doing things by myself at the front desk and having all this anxiety. So yeah, I got a new job. I actually got the job offer during the interview. It went that well. So yes, honey, your girl is moving on up in the world. I'm doing it all. You're doing it all by myself in the grace of God. And let me tell y'all something. Sometimes you got to talk to God, because being God, you got to talk to him sometimes. And I'm the type of person that I know God has a time and place for everything. I know there's a time to move, and there's a time to be still. And in those times that he's asking me to be still and be patient, I just ask him for patience and understanding while I'm in the certain whatever phase that I'm in. But I had to have a talk with God and say, you know what, God, this job is taking me through a lot. I said, I am spread thin. I said, I need you to move for me. I can't take much more. And you have to talk to him. Yeah, because I had a headache for 2 days straight last week. And I noticed that my body is starting to have a reaction to my job, like the stress of my job. Because it's like as soon as I get close to my job and loop around under the bridge and go up the street to my job, my head would start just hurting, because I knew what type of day I was about to have, And so I just had to just be like, you know what? I can't kill myself for this job. I can't have a stroke or nervous breakdown behind this job, because I tell you one thing, the boss and the office manager, they taking off. We can't take off because we're in blackout, but the office manager just got back from California. A 4-day weekend, 5-day weekend from California. Here we are stressed out at work. And so I saw this ad I had been on Indeed for like months now, just looking, trying to find something that fit the criteria that I needed. And it just so happened I saw this front desk position for an OT and speech office. And I applied, and I knew that's one thing about people can't take from you. They can't take your experience and your knowledge. They can talk about you like a dog, but they can't take what you know. And so, I applied, and she reached out to me, like literally, this happened in like 3 days. It would have happened in 2, but she forgot the interview time last Friday. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought I said 12:30, but it was really 11:30. So she missed the interview. But I was going to no-show anyway, because I was like, I don't want to leave my job right now. I'm just going to wait till Devin graduates, blah, 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 blah. And so she ended up texting me. And she was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I thought the time was 12:30, but it was really 11:30. But I never told her that I never showed up for the Zoom interview anyway, because we were too busy. And I just didn't feel like it, because I was already frustrated, because we had like 50 patients that day. And I didn't even get from my desk for time enough to do the interview. So I just played it off like, oh, okay, well, we can reschedule it. No worries. But I was never there to start with. And so we redid the interview Monday, and I just had to make sure. I said, well, I can do it at 11:45 on my lunch break. Even though my lunch break was at 11:30, I just wanted to make sure I had enough time to get to my car so we could do the Zoom interview. And so, she was like, oh my God, I love you. She said, and the fact that you already have a child with autism is a plus, because you already know how to handle the situations that come about with patients. And so she was like, well, I'll tell you what. She was like, I'm going to send you an offer letter And I'm gonna drop an offer letter and send it to you, and then you can just reply if that pay works for you or not. And I was like, I got the job. I was like, I got the job. I got the job. You guys. And I was worried about trying to get Devin on the bus in the mornings in case I had to take him if his bus is super late and it's freezing cold outside. But she gave me 2 options of shifts. I could either do 8 to 5 or 9 to 6. So I chose the 9 to 6 because I really don't want to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which I could. But it would have to be still 6 to be at work, early to be at work. But if I do 9... then I can get Devin to school and get myself to work and not be so stressed in the mornings. But yeah, I'm working 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. But yeah, I'm working 9 to 6 Monday through Friday. There are 2 other people at the front desk. I just have to go Monday and shadow the girl that's leaving, so I can have an idea what my role would be at that office instead of me just getting it thrown into it on my first day. I already alerted my job that I was going to be leaving. So yeah, we are good to go. I am so excited. I had said that I wanted to go into the new year with a new job, a new attitude, new aura, just new everything, and not take the stress of this job into the new year. And by golly, I made it happen. I talked to God. I told him I was at the end of my rope. I couldn't take it anymore, and he came through. And even when I had second doubts, he came through again by letting the lady miss the interview time and rescheduling. So thank you, Jesus. All right, I picked up a new coffee from Walmart. I had to go and get a few things for Devin for his stocking stuffers. Because instead of doing him a gift, I'm just going to do him like a really big stocking stuffer since he is an adult now. He doesn't play with planes, trains, and automobiles and all that stuff, but I did do him a stocking stuffer and just got him a bunch of little things that add up to a lot. But yeah, I want to try this cinnamon vanilla coffee. They had a butter cookie coffee for Christmas time that I may go back and get because this was only $3.92. So yeah, I ended up getting that. Then I also picked up these two. I picked up this sweater. It was $10, regular $12.98. And then I picked up this really soft sweatshirt as well from Walmart. They had a lot of cute stuff. It was kind of picked over due to the holidays, but they had some really cute, reasonable price sweaters. And then I picked up a couple of gold necklaces. You can see it. Let me see, can I swoop it around with one hand? Well, anyway, this is a little heart necklace that I picked up. It was only $2.88. Little costume jewelry. And then I picked up this little necklace with the bar on it. And then for some of Devin's stocking stuffers, I actually went to Dollar Tree as well. I got him some gift cards, a PlayStation gift card, a Steam gift card because he likes to play games on the computer. I also picked him up a watch because he needs another one from school because he loves keeping up with the time because he, with that autism, he has to be no change in routine. So his other watch is taped up. So I was like, this is a cute one. And it has a big screen for him to wear to school. And I just picked him up a bunch of candy. I'm going to get him some more stuff on a Target pickup order. But I was tired and we only worked a half a day today. So I wanted to go ahead and pick up this and then I'll do the rest of it Target pickup. And yeah, I love this sweater. I'm going to try it on real quick. All right, this is the medium. I really like my sweaters oversized, but the medium will do just fine because the extra large looked way too big since I am working out and losing a little bit of weight. But yeah, I like this one. It has a little slit on the side and it was only $10. I would have got more, but I was trying to stay on budget. You get in the store and you go crazy and then you get home and be like, oh my God, what did I buy? So yeah, this is sweater number 1. I really like this. It's comfortable too. It's really soft for only $10. I wish I could have got it a tad bit larger, but it's fine because I didn't want to get an extra large because it would have been too big. And a medium is slightly a little bit too little, but it gets the job done. If you hear noise in the background, that's my TV. But this is just a simple sweatshirt with slits on the side. Nothing fancy. I would probably wear this on a Saturday or something. It's soft on the outside, but it's a little scratchy on the inside. I don't know why. Me and fabrics, we don't get along. Like anything that's scratchy or abrasive, I don't like it against my skin. But yeah, I do like this. I'm not a side tuck person. I don't have the hips to do the tuck because my pants slide down. But yeah, this was only $7. It was on clearance. So I would probably wear this with some joggers or something on a Saturday. Yeah. All right, you guys. I'm going to try this first meal, this Southwest pork flautas, and see how it turns out. It looks good on the card, but we'll see how it tastes. All right, you guys, I'm just going to speed this part up. This is basically just me chopping up and mincing and slicing and dicing the tomatoes and onion and garlic. So yeah, I'm just going to speed this up because it's kind of boring. I don't know why, but I'm the type of person that watching people slice and dice fruits and vegetables is so satisfying to me. Baby, I had to work with these onions fast because they were kicking. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I can't do it, baby. You saw me chopping these probably a million miles an hour. Now, I do admit I'm not a fan of mince and garlic. As you can see, it's so annoying. Like, oh my God, I hate mince and garlic. I do keep already minced garlic in the refrigerator, but since this came with the box, I just went ahead and used it. But trust me, I do not like mince and garlic. It is so painstaking, and these little bubs just drive me insane. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm about to zest this lime. The recipe calls for me to slice and zest the lime. I should have zested it before I sliced it. I didn't think about it till afterwards, so now I'm trying to zest these little bitty wedges of lime, but it's okay. One thing about these meal kits is sometimes you overlook steps, you screw steps up, but I just zested the little wedges that I made and it turned out just fine. This mixture right here turned out to be pico, their version of pico de gallo. It was different. It wasn't something that I would normally make, but it turned out pretty good. It wasn't that bad. It was actually delicious. This right here is a cream sauce that you top the Flautas with. This is where the lemon zest came in, because you actually put the lemon zest inside of the cream sauce, and it was actually good. This meal was something that I would never make on my own, but because the ingredients were so far out there that I would not know how to do it on my own. But I can tell you one thing, this meal was really good, and I used the rest of it, what I didn't eat on this particular night, for leftovers. Now I'm just heating my pan so I could saute my onions and fry my pork.
RBS.
Now I am pouring in the Southwest seasoning packet that they provided in the box. It gives the pork flavor. Otherwise, without it, it would be pretty bland. Because, you know, being from Louisiana and in the South, honey, you cannot bring us any food without some type of seasoning on it. And it better be seasoned just right, or we'll be like, baby, what is this? Now I'm adding in the minced garlic that you guys saw me struggling with earlier. If I had it my way, I'll definitely would always do the minced garlic that comes in the jar, because honey, I don't have time for those struggles. I kept dropping it and trying to slice it mince it without cutting my finger. Oh no, honey, we'll just stick to the jar next time, because that is for the birds. Next, the instructions say to prepare the flour tortillas. I'm just putting foil on a baking sheet, and I'm gonna spray it down with some cooking spray, and then I'm gonna oil down put a little bit of oil on the flour tortillas, and then add my filling, and then roll them up and bake them in the oven for about 10 minutes. Okay, the next step in this recipe is for us to prepare the flour tortillas to get ready to fill them with the pork and bake them. It says for you to drizzle some oil on the flour tortillas, then kind of smear it all over just to oil them down really good. I used a little bit too much oil, but that's okay because it turned out just fine. Next time I won't be so heavy-handed. I'm adding a little salt and pepper to my pork per instructions, and then I'm getting ready to fill them up and roll them up and put them in the oven. This is the part I struggle with also, baby. I don't see how those people at Chipotle do it. They be rolling those burritos up like it ain't nothing. Me, I'm like, okay, is this enough meat? Is it too much meat? The meat was falling out. I'm just like, we just gonna do the best we can and we gonna go on.
Alrighty, finally I have them rolled up and folded. I'm gonna bake them with the folded side down. Then for about 10 minutes, and then once they're done, I'm gonna top them with the pico de gallo and the cream sauce, and then I'm gonna let you guys know how they taste.
Okay, the directions said 8 to 12 minutes, but I took it out before then because they were starting to like burn a little bit. So I wouldn't recommend leaving these in for 12 minutes. Maybe 5 or 6, because they're gonna start to get hard. I guess that's the point. I don't know, but yeah, this is it. You're gonna top it with the pico de gallo and the cream sauce.
Okay, mine definitely didn't look like anything like the picture, but it was still good. It was kind of dry because the cream sauce, I like a lot of sauce on whatever I'm eating, but it was good. It looked nothing like the picture. I'm just gonna put that out there because my plating skills suck, and plus I don't feel like I had enough sauce to cover up completely how they had it on the meal cart. But it was actually pretty good. I would definitely get this again. It will probably be one of the things that I would order when it becomes available on my next order that I choose to purchase. I give this meal 2 thumbs up.
Hi, you guys. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. This Christmas season, I kept it simple. I kept it humble with there being so many people that are displaced due to the tornadoes, have lost family members in the tornadoes, with COVID still going on, and people are just in such despair right now. And, people don't have homes and that type of thing. So I just wanted to keep my Christmas humble like we used to keep it back in the day when I was growing up. And my parents didn't have a lot of money. They made do with what they had, and we still had a great Christmas. So, yeah, I'm just wishing each one of you guys a Merry Christmas, and I hope Santa brought you a lot of what you needed and wanted. So, yeah, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to give you a up close view of the lashes that I showed you in my previous video. These are the mink, the fluffier lashes of the 2 that I bought. They're a hell of a lot extra. I would not wear these to work. These are not for everyday use. These are when you just want to be a tad bit extra and you looking extra cute. So you want to be on your game as far as like the lash game. But yeah, these are cute, but they're not for everyday use. I think they're probably like 16 to 18 millimeters or something like that. However you measure lashes. But I thought they were going to be a little bit shorter, but they're actually cute once you put both of them on. The first one you put on and you'll be like, what the fuck? But then when you put on the second one, you'll be like, okay, this makes my eyes pop. I can do it, but not for everyday use. So these are the Jimmery lashes. They were like $7.99, and I would definitely recommend them on an extra day.